Bold Gaming, Turbo Boy 98, and Green Bold Gaming as well. Show. Make sure you hit those follow. So you get the follow button on Twitch, Turbo Boy 98. And actually, play road to the show. Look at us, all the way down at the bottom. That ain't good.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Eric Fernandez. Boomer Babe steps in for his first try, and in case you haven't been following him, he's arguably been one of the hottest hitters in the league right now.
Come on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Got my hit.
Ray Molina will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Stepping in, Andres Soriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hit it to me. Hit it to me. Hit it to me.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded.
How you like that?
Second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
That good play, though.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
It's all right.
Tomas Garcia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Nice play.
Striding into the box, Boomer Babe. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Iverson moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Boomer Babe will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through. Boomer Babe will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Hammonds is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third.
Boomer Babe will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Iverson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. Bonds. Oh God.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here. Jack Roberts steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him. Boomer Babe will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
On its tailor-made to short, 6-3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here. Benito Reyes will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, and this would have been a
Julio Asensio stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the... Boomer Babe will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Boomer Babe.
Excuse me.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Look at this. Up and in. Let me just drive it, baby.
At the plate, Ray Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now. Now to the plate, Reed Brignac. He singled his last time up. And he'll step off. And the runner's breaking for third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Leading off the inning, Boomer Babe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ellis is to his left as he puts it away. Stepping in, Boomer Babe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ornelas is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Boomer Babe is our subject. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he is clearly taking with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now. And if he keeps that up, this streak could carry on for a long time.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Striding into the box, Leonardo Casilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Boomer Babe will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. B.J. Draper will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last. Now a throw over. The tag, and he is out. Sergio Fabregas will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
One there, on to first, and they get them both. And with that, let's take a look at the Mississippi defense. Boomer Babe steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, still searching for that hit to extend his streak, guys.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Eddie Franco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors. Boomer Babe will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Navarro giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Boomer Babe will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, and he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting...
B.J. Draper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a minute. Digging in to try it again. Boomer Babe coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for... Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Second baseman, Boomer Bay.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. To short, hit hard. Asensio is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mobile Bay Bears. Boomer Babe will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, Boomer Babe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the second pitch of the end of the infield. Reyes backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Sergio Fabregas steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. So stepping in, number 2, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been
Ray Molina digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Fabregas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boomer Babe will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. Safe. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Spin throw. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Ray Molina stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here, no hits, no errors. In now, Benito Reyes. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it, and he is in there.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was...
I hate playing the mobiles.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Second baseman, Boomer Bay.
Hit high and deep out to left. Arellano ranging back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Should have been gone.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our
We need to
top
work on
player of
these
the game.
baseballs in the show. There's no way it can hang up that long for people to catch it. This is gonna be my last game, guys, on the stream.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Boomer Babe will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
One out and a runner on second base.
I got a baby
Now a look
face.
and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Swing and a miss, 1-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hello, yeah.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Vic McConnell steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Swing and a looper to left. Foreman over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And with that, here's a...
He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looped out towards short. And that'll get down for a base hit. Malcolm Crawford will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run. Sam Foreman will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors. William Downs will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Mississippi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Hitter away from home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Boomer Babe stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Foreman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Brian Murakami is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Got him. Looking like Derek Jeter out here.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Singletary, as the switch hitter will take his cuts
Like a young
left-handed here.
Cheetah
Decent
out
numbers, but
here.
nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
That's my fault. I couldn't get to that one.
So stepping in, number 8, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. A bare hand for one.
Got him.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. A golden...
Never heard that before.
Boomer Babe makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
They don't need to run it down.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And
Base
that's a
hit,
base
baby.
hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Striding into the box, Vic McConnell. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under
That's
it,
caught.
Murakami.
That's
one
caught.
down.
That's caught. How you doing, 18?
Danny
You
Gould
suck.
will dig in here.
You suck.
1
You
for
pressed
2.
to drive me
Singled
home.
and grounded out so far.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Foreman giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
You suck too, 16. You couldn't get me home.
Malcolm Crawford will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Murakami is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Robbie Ruiz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
To second for 1.
Alright. Got 2 outs now.
In now, Boomer Babe. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Boomer.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
2 for 2, baby. 2 for 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foreman has a beat on it. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going.
Look at that.
Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Now at the plate, Boomer Babe earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
He should have stolen on that, and he should have been at third.
Magic wand going.
What is this guy doing?
Vic McConnell will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9.
Come on, man.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing
win?
from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve
The
Lyons,
first
and
two
our
ones was
entire
because of me, and I don't get played in the freaking game? You got to be kidding me, man. 3 for 4. I drove in 2 runs. My batting average went up to 341 though. 28 RBIs. Stupid, man. Stupid. That was stupid. Alright, guys. That's a wrap. Thank you for joining me on Green Bull Gaming. Make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the Turbo Boy 98 on Twitch. Make sure you hit all the buttons you can. Subscribe to my channel. I will be back soon. I know it's been a while since I streamed, but I'm finally back. And happy Monday morning. Hope everybody has a good day. And remember, God bless, God first, God bless. Have a great day, everyone.